Watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told. Watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Hewitt. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And we're off from Jacksonville. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out in his fourth season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. A national champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you got to do it year in and year out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll send him over right. Lawrence working from the gun. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 46. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll run, Etienne. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets them 3, and this brings up second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep, second and goal from inside the 1. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I don't know how you try another run here. They simply won't be moved defensively in the trenches. If you're scoring, it looks like it's going to be through the air.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Lawrence throwing here. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Cam Little to try the extra points. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Jukes one defender. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson's time here in Cleveland, it's been a bit of a bumpy road, just not been available, not on the field for his Cleveland Brown teammates. And remember, this organization made a hefty investment in him. More guaranteed money than any player in the history of the NFL. If he stays on the field, if he's able to be durable and reliable, he could finally make that return on investment for the Browns.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that gives the Browns a first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third and short, it's Watson. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Hopkins has it on the tee and he's ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Lawrence to throw it. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Etienne again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. It's a 7-yard gain on 2nd down, only inches to go now on 3rd. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. This time it's a passing play. ETN on the catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. From the 42. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they bring him down around the 34. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now it's Lawrence. Taken in by Kirk right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. It's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Back to the air, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got it, room to run. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Ford running right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Ford. Blast through midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 39, he's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Judy there to grab it. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Ford. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's knocked loose. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Watson. Catch made. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lawrence working from the gun. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete, it's Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
They just get the play off. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. We've reached halftime of what's been an entertaining one so far. 14-all is our score. Now we'll keep it in the state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Ford straight ahead. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another one for Ford. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. So they're left with 4th down here.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Jaguars football. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 27. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Second and 6 coming up here. Lawrence now off the play action. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go right back to Etienne. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Ford. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To the ground with Ford. And he gets back to the line, but no more. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
You know, it's not often you see a toss play end in a stalemate. Normally, well, you win the race to the edge and gain some good yardage, or it's snipped out and someone's waiting to drop him behind the line, but not that time.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. This will be caught by Cooper. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
This is Ford on the handoff. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Sure, a whole lot of noise to sort through up the middle, but by the time he figured everything out, he was able to hit them for a decent gain.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Judy now in motion left. Running is Ford. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Tight end going in motion here. Now Ford. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
First down throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. On the carry, it's Ford. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Ford. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They don't go anywhere, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 3.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Watson has it, 3rd and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Completed to Davis. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he's tackled for no gain. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Quick hitter complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, Lawrence. This throw is caught. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Watson on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Watson looking to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Browns a first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Finding Judy. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Watson. Complete. It's Cooper. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. He's got it, room to run. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Browns needing 4 points. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ford running to the right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running left, here's Ford. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
It's 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Getting out to his... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
All right, Kate, that sack, well, it puts this offense on the ropes, but here's what you got to do. 2 things. Number 1 is a QB, you got to flush it. And number 2, more importantly, well, you got to take yourself back right now to that little kid in the backyard. These are the moments you live for. These are the...
And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jaguars 21.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the